Welcome to our video on short sales for buyers. My name's Tom Meitzel. I'm a licensed real estate broker and investor with over 9 figures in successfully closed transactions. I'm your guide to all things real estate, and today we're going to talk about short sales and the process for the buyer, which is significantly different than for the seller. First off, what is a short sale? A short sale, when a seller does not have enough equity to actually pay off the bank when they sell their home, they will be performing what's called a short sale, and they're asking the bank to take less than they're owed. For you as the buyer, the buying process is fairly similar, although you will be signing some extra disclosures. So the short sale is basically the seller is asking the bank to take less than they're owed, and you as the buyer are trying to buy the property for less than the seller owes on it. Now, when you're doing your buying on a home, you're going to put in your standard offer to purchase, and your realtor will take care of that. You'll be signing some additional short sale disclosures depending on the state that you're in. They do vary from state to state and from bank to bank. Once the seller sees the offer, if the seller does accept the offer, that's not the end of it. As in a normal transaction where you would then go to inspections and other contingencies, in this particular process, once the seller accepts, the paperwork has to go to the bank. And the amount of paperwork the seller has to provide to the bank is significant, and that can take some time. The reason these short sales take so long is because the banks are backed up, and also the sellers will often have more than one mortgage, or they'll have a mortgage with a national lender, which are a little more difficult to deal with than a local bank. If you have a local bank involved in the transaction, the seller may get the short sale approved in as little as 30 days. On a national bank, you might have to wait up to a year and a half. And that can be compounded by multiple mortgages. If there's one mortgage, it's usually much quicker. If there's a second and a third mortgage, it's much more complicated for the seller to get it approved so you can buy the property, because if there's not enough equity to pay everybody off, somebody's going to get shorted in the end, and it becomes a negotiation. It can be very difficult to try to juggle everything and get it actually closed. So that's why they take so long. So you as a buyer, when you're buying a short sale property, want to put down minimum earnest money, because you're going to have to wait a long time. You don't want your money tied up. I'll typically offer $10 to $100 depending on what I can get away with. But generally, you don't want to put down very much, because there's a good chance the short sale won't close. In excess of 50% of these short sale offers never do get to the closing table, and the property ends up going to sheriff sale, foreclosure, depending on the state that you live in. You also, as a buyer, want to keep looking. Generally, the short sale offer will tie you in for a period of a few days. After that, you have the right to then cancel that short sale offer. So what I always do with my buyers is I get a short sale offer written and accepted, and the bank starts processing it. We then continue to look until such time as the short sale is approved, or we find something that the buyer likes better. If we find something the buyer likes better, we then will send a cancellation notice on the first one that is a short sale and proceed with the home that they like better than the short sale they've been waiting on. So I hope that answers some of your questions. You can always go to our website at homewithtom.com for more information, or to contact us for more questions that you may have. We are licensed in Wisconsin and Nevada, so please don't hesitate to contact us if we can help you in those areas. Until next time.